Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Fairly excited about what we're going to play. Because not only is it one of the coolest things ever, Ninja Turtles, but also there's so much that we could do, and I'll explain what that means in a moment. But a little tail of the tape. So, our amazing Captain Evan, my oldest son. He has been wanting to get Gotham Knights for basically ever since he saw the ad for it. So it's been about a month or so. And so I was like, okay, we'll see. You gotta, earn it, that kind of thing, whatever. Well, as that was going on, I also noticed that we had an abundance of games, Switch games primarily. They don't ever touch. They played it one time, never touched it again. I was like, okay, I know he'll play Gotham Knights like crazy. So he and I sat down, went to the GameStop website, checked out what those trade-in values of these games were. And needless to say, we had a treasure trove on our hands. And we ended up getting a lot more than I expected by a great margin. So not only did we get Gotham Knights, which eventually will play on the channel. It may be me. It might be Evan. Might be Captain Evan, I don't know. We'll see. Because, hey, Gamer Dad has the gamer kids, right? They might jump on the channel, too. We got Gotham Knights. The youngest has been wanting to play anything Sonic-related, period. So he's been asking for Sonic Colors Ultimate on the Switch, so he's been playing that today. And what you see behind me, other thumb, is a collection of games I've actually wanted to get my hands on for a bit, but just really haven't had the time or whatnot. But I actually have a little time tonight, and it was a piece of cake to get to with all the traded value we got. So it's just like, you know what? It's definitely a sign. So that being said, I've already played Shredder's Revenge, which is a new game, but it's in a retro style. And I played that on stream with a good buddy of mine, Eric, and we played online together to completion on that, I think in two playthroughs. And we had a lot of fun with it. And then the same developer, Digital Eclipse, had been also working on a collection of pretty much every Ninja Turtle game that ever came out on any system. Nintendo, arcade, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, it's all here. For the most part, I think. I don't think it's missing anything that's major. I don't believe, but when I really extremely hard Ninja Turtles game on the NES, like the original one, the first one, that's on this collection. Of course, Turtles in Time, both the arcade version and the SNES version are here, and the Hyperstone Heist, which was the Turtles in Time for the Genesis, is also on this as well. Tournament Fighters, the Super Nintendo version, the Genesis version, and the NES version. Believe it or not, there was an NES version of Tournament Fighters as well. It's all here. But without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right into this here. If you cannot hear the game itself, please let me know. I think we should be good. But I actually started the game and kind of perused a little bit, so I'll take you through a little bit of what's there. And then we'll play a game, and maybe 2-3 games, whatever, kind of just jump around the games and kind of play some stuff. Stuff I've played before, and maybe some stuff I haven't. Take it from there. What's up, Lauren? Thanks for coming by. I know you'll enjoy this a lot, so I kind of already gave the riot act about it, but I'll show you again as we get in. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So without any further ado, let's get in. But I restarted the game completely from the beginning because there's an intro that I think that my 80s babies will appreciate quite a bit. Here we go. Oh yeah, let's get it. Digital Eclipse are the ones who made Shredder's Revenge, and they're back for the Ultimate Collection. Here we go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah. It's time for the Cowabunga Collection. All right. So let's get popping. Without any further ado, we'll jump in. I'll show you what's going on. So first off, there is online. So if other people have this game, you can play a lot of the games online. For example, Tournament Fighters, which is a fighting game, you can play other people online and fight them. I am definitely going to be doing that. I don't know if tonight, but we'll see. There is the Turtles lair. Let me actually show you what this is first. This is pretty cool. So inside of this, there's strategy guides for all the games in this collection. So for example, there's the original arcade version of Ninja Turtles that kind of goes over some different tips there. Turtles in Time that's on the SNES. Tournament Fighters, it shows like different codes you can put in for the game and all that. And then there's the moves for all the turtles. The moves for the different people in the game. This is literally the instruction manual for each of the games. Pretty cool stuff. Keep moving forward. The Hyperstone Heist, which is the Genesis version of Turtles in Time, on this. Also kind of talks you through this as well. I didn't realize this, that Tatsu was also in Hyperstone Heist, which is cool, because Tatsu is kind of an overlooked villain from the Ninja Turtles thing. I know he's in the movie, though, but... Tournament Fighters. Now check this out. There is a Tournament Fighters version on the NES. And... yeah, the NES. So, it came out in '94. It was one of the very last games that ever released on the NES while the SNES was actually rolling out. So, yeah. So, there's actually an NES version of it. There's also a Genesis version as well. Bottom right-hand corner of this. It's very different than the SNES version. I'll check it out maybe some other time, but it's very much... it's also a fighting game as well, but it's kind of a... the quality is a little different. Not to say it's a bad game, but just a different feel to it. We got the original NES version of the Ninja Turtles game. This is that hard-ass Turtles game from back in the day. That one. If you remember the cover to it, all the Ninja Turtles had red mask. They all did. Because it's more like the original comic book cover kind of feel. So they all look like Raphael, basically. If you remember that cover on the NES cartridge, this is the game right here. It shows the maps of each area. Exactly, just like the comics here. Exactly, you got it. So here, all 6 areas are there. And then we have the Turtles 2, which was released on the NES, which was a sequel to the arcade game, the first one. But it was only on the NES, and that was kind of confusing. But this was also a real big part of people's libraries in NES days. Then Turtles 3, I loved this game. NES game, the Manhattan Project, it was the third of the arcade games. But of course, the 2 and 3 were just on the NES. And then we have the Game Boy games. We're on this as well. Fall of the Foot Clan, you got Back from the Sewers, you got Radical Rescue. All these games here are from the Game Boy. I've never played any of these. I will check them out at some point. I don't know if it'll be tonight. Yeah, they're here. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe some of these Game Boy games are kind of like Metroidvanias, so like you can explore different areas and whatnot. Alright, so we also got, check this out, the boxes and manuals for each one. Here are the game boxes for each game. So remember I was just telling you about the NES game? Boom, there you go. That's what the NES game looked like. Here's the box for it. This is freaking incredible. The thing is that what you're seeing right there is an image, an actual image of the box. That's not like a rendered image or whatever. That's an image of the box itself that somebody had. It took a picture of it and put this in. So this is a real authentic one right here. It's the back of it. We got the Japanese version of the same game. Somebody actually had a box of that. There's the arcade game box. There's the Japanese version. Manhattan Project. Man, these NES boxes, man, they take you back. Tournament Fighters on the NES again. The Game Boy boxes. So if I'm going too fast, it's just because I want to kind of get into things, but you get the idea here. Let me see if I can find the... there it is. There's the classic right there. There is the classic right there. So, one of my favorite games of all time, the NES version, Turtles in Time. There's also the Super Famicom version, Super Nintendo in Japan. I remember when I got this game for Christmas and I lost my freaking mind because I love Street Fighter, and this is a Ninja Turtles game that's like Street Fighter. It says in the box, no Street Fighters ever had fighters are fighting like this. Definitely poking fun at Capcom on that one. But you gotta love it though. And then it was called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Warriors in Japan. Same game though. Hyperstone Heist, there's the Genesis version of the game. There's a Return of the Shredder, which was the Hyperstone Heist version in Japan. That's what that was. And check out that artwork on this one. Good lord. Yikes. Alright, so there's enough of that. There's the game manuals. We'll get into that at a different time. Ads and catalogs. I will come back. I want to show you something really quick. I saw this here. Animated shows. When I first booted the game up, I was like, no way. There can't actually be shows on this game, right, that I can watch. Unfortunately, no. All it is images of the shows. Still cool, though, right? It'd been pretty neat, though. It actually shows the names of the episodes and who was in the episode. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Okay. Behind the scenes, we got the music. We have music from each of the games here, which we will play some other time. But that's really cool stuff, and that's not even the games. You know what I mean? We actually have the games here to play. So no further ado, I'll show you one more quick thing, and then we'll pick a game and get into it. Actually, two things, excuse me. So we're looking at the arcade version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right here, right? And this is the classic Ninja Turtles game we all saw in the bowling alleys and all these like different arcades across America. This is the game right here, the one that kind of started it all the way. I'm going to show you something real quick. As you can notice, look at the bottom. It says change region, right? Right now it's in the U.S. region. If I hit triangle, it changes it to the Japanese version of the same game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Super Turtle Ninja is what it was called in Japan. I know. Pretty cool, right? I don't think it changes the game up too much. However, it does change up some of the fonts maybe sometimes. There is a big change on Tournament Fighters, because when you change it to the Japanese version there, it changes the name. Also, the coloring of the turtles was a little different in Japan. So, for example, if you notice, Leonardo's a little, like, different color green. Here's the Genesis version of Tournament Fighters, which was called... Nope, never mind. There's the NES version of Ninja Turtles right there. And, yeah. Cool stuff. So we're picking a game. I think we're going to go with... Let's get things started right. We're going to pick the original Ninja Turtles arcade game. I have not played this since I was a kid. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know you've noticed that too. The artwork you're seeing is the original graphic novels of Ninja Turtles back when it was like really not kid friendly. So really cool stuff. Oh, and then as you notice, there's an enhancements button down there, which is the center button on the PS5 controller. I'm gonna show you what that is. So I can decide what level I want to start on. If I just want to start to the last level. So boom. Of course, we're not gonna do that. God mode. This is for the kids. You turn that on, you notice at the bottom it says, become immune to most damage and able to defeat most enemies with a single hit. So if you want someone who just wants to have some fun, play through the story, be an overpowered Ninja Turtle, turn on God mode. We're not going to do that. There's also Nightmare mode, which if you turn it on, will toggle a mode in the arcade game that dramatically increases the number of enemies. We're not going to do that. So we're going to turn that off as well. Without any further ado, let's play the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, shall we? We're going to pick Leonardo.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles on a half shell. Turtle power.
Love it. All right, let's go.
Cowabunga. Cowabunga.
Let's add some credits. All right, now we got like 16 credits. There's no reason we should lose. Let's go! The burning building. Fire, we're gonna get April out. kid already. Oh, I'm adding more credits by hitting start. Whoops. That's fine. Ah! I'll get beat up. Bad. It's okay, I got 21 lives. Whoops. If only you had that kind of power when you were a kid, right? Voice acting. Big time back in the 80s. Oh, there's April. Wait. R1 is... Oh, you know what? Let's hit it on full. We want to filter. Borders. See the borders on. Save the game. Now I can save the game anytime I want. Yeah, I know. It's like, he says like $21 for the quarters. I know, right? Alright, let's get back into it. What are controls? There we go. So we have... Oh, we have the rewinds. My littles would love that. So, you screw up, you can hit L1 and rewind and go back, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll show you a demonstration of that. But other than that, I don't think we have a run. I don't think they had that in this version yet. That was a Turtles in Time thing, being able to dash and run and whatnot. So, anyway, let's rewind. I'll show you. So, let's say I want to do that part over again, right? I'll rewind. Let's try that again. No damage. Boom. Haha. Ah! It's no big deal. I've got 20 lives left. Oh, I'm getting shot. Come on, man! I'm getting shot! Alright.
Say your prayers, Gordo.
Now watch out for this Joker. Watch out, April, dang. Ow! Gotta be careful. Got him! Oh, look at Shredder. Man, what an iconic thing here. Like, for real. Oh, okay. It's just, I missed the text message. Sorry. So, Mikey wants to know if he can come say hi. Absolutely, Mikey! And I'm talking about my son, Mikey, not Michelangelo. So, Michael, if you can hear this, buddy, come on down. I'll keep it paused so you can hear. So, as you can tell, this isn't just some, like, emulated, rehashed versions of these games. They really put a lot of effort into making the games as accessible as possible, celebrate what they're about. The controls are pretty tight, too, considering the game is, what, 1,000 years old? More like 30-something years old. There he is. There he is. Hang on, let me move this out of the way. You want to come sit down? Yeah. Oh, we got the littlest Michelangelo here. Mikey. Say hi. Up here. All right. So, let's continue here. I just realized you probably can't hear it, can you? Hang on. Maybe we could try this. Hold on a second. Let's try it now. Can you hear it, baby? No big deal. Got an idea. I know you guys can hear. I want to make sure he can hear too, because it's my headphones. I can hear the music. He can't. I got an idea though. Real quick change. Oh man. All right. Little audio changeroo here. No big deal. If you guys can't hear after I've just done it, let me know. Oh. And I think we should be good. So that's on. And we're good here. And good. If you hear any like weird like double audio or anything, let me know. I think we should be okay. Emulation's coming through. Not emulation, excuse me. Capture cards coming through. It's not an emulator. It's a real game. He is tired. He is tired. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see what I showed them so far? There's a God mode and rewind. Yeah, rewind, man. So you can play all the games with no problem. All right, here we go.
Who put the lights out?
Oh, who put the lights out? Ow! I got hit in the back of the head. Whoop.
And I.
Ow! It says hit buttons. Ow, I'll get beat up. Okay.
And also in Shredder's Revenge, if you Michelangelo and guys throw their weapons at you, you can use your nunchuck and hit it back.
Yeah, well, how's this guy? This guy's running into a... I still got hit by it. Alright. I think after we beat this stage, we'll move on to a different game, check something else out.
I think this game looks
You want to play this one? Cool. I think you'll love it. Ah! Okay. Let's get going here. Can't see what's going on. Whoa! Whoa! Sorry, lady. There's also 2-player versions too, so. Ah!
also 2 players to kind of
Ow. One thing about the arcade game is that because it was on an arcade and not a console at the time, and obviously the only console that was really available that had anything to play was really the NES. The NES obviously could not handle a game with this like level of animation quality, graphical quality really at all. So this is probably one of the more fluid games you'll ever see in the 80s, for sure. Like, the animation quality is really good for a game that came out in 88, 89, whatever it is, so. Okay. So I think we got the idea here. We're going to go ahead and check out a different game. What do you think?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, Mommy said he snuck away. No, it's okay. I told him to come down. I literally said, because I saw the text message that you sent me, and I said, if you can see this, come on down. So it's okay. He's just following instructions. You saw me on the stream telling you to come down? Yeah? Alright, cool. Alright, so how about you want to try Turtles in Time?
Yeah, because that's one of your favorite games.
Yeah, one of my favorite games. Well, I want you to play something you might like. Let's see. That's the arcade version.
Yeah, I think I would
You want to play Tournament Fighters? How about you play Turtles in Time, and I'll put on God mode for you. Yeah? There you go. You can check out God mode. Button dash allows players to dash using a single button press. We'll do that for you too, so it's easier. Want to turn on turbo mode? Alright, cool. Yeah, and Nightmare mode. Off. Okay, no problem. Alright. You want to start at a different level?
I just want to start on the first level.
On the first level? Want to play the game the right way, I see. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Alright, so turbo mode is on. So, just as a recap, we turned on turbo mode, and we turned on God mode. So, Little Man's going to play. He's going to have a little fun with Turtles in Time for a moment. And just to be clear, this is the arcade version of Turtles in Time, not the SNES version. So you're going to probably notice some better animation quality, probably a lot more enemies on screen. Some enemies that normally would show up in different levels or different levels here. So yeah, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
And also,
Pick your turtle. Yeah, I knew it. Look at that. Winners don't use drugs. That's right. We're talking like old school arcade stuff here.
Pizza power! With the meat.
You hear that? See, this is the arcade version, so you don't see this in the NES. Pizza power. If you grew up in the '80s and this isn't taking you back, it making you have a tear in your eye. I don't check. All right, check this out. Put some extra lives in there. Watch, wait. You don't have to do anything. I just watch it. He stole this statue of it.
Hey, Krang! Bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag!
Wow. Called up a bloated beanbag.
Wait, Big Apple Field. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's going real fast now.
Yeah.
Beat the game in like 20 minutes. Especially on God mode.
I would have beat this extra fast.
I know, right? This is pretty cool.
Pizza! Pizza! I'm gonna get the pizza. Yes, I got pizza. Wait, it even has the same move in Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah.
But it
Sure
can't.
can. You gonna hit him?
Prepare to die!
Whoa. And there's also obviously new sounds and whatnot. Well, not new, but sounds that couldn't have fit on the SNES cartridge, so you might hear some things you never heard before, like voice acting. Also that song in the beginning.
Pizza time!
Pizza time!
I got three. I beat.
Terminate the turtle!
Yeah. How do I get him? How do I get him? Yeah.
I just noticed it doesn't show an energy bar for them in the arcade version. Jump with him. Hey, now you got him. Get him. When he gets down, hit him with a combo. Ouch.
Ouch. Ouchie. Ow.
Get him, get him, get him. Smack him up. Good job. You like the way he fell down. His leg up. So next time we'll play this together. I forgot this is obviously a multiplayer game. Well, he's playing for it. That's all good.
Yeah.
Cool off, sucker!
You know what?
He's laughing. Go.
Yeah. You look. It kind of has that Shredder Revenge thing where you can maybe you can
Taunt them. Well, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything in the game here, as opposed to Shredder's Revenge, where taunting actually is a game mechanic. Charge up your ninja powers.
Pizza.
It's a punching robot. Dang. Super fast ninja style.
It kind of has that mechanic in Shredder's Revenge where you can hold him at the screen.
Yeah.
Hey, I just blew it.
Yeah, I know. So if you want to throw him at the screen, I think it's like up and attack when you get close to him.
Pizza. Gotta get the pizza. Oh! Wait. It also has some mechanic if you get like a bomb pizza or like a
Yeah,
red
it's kind of
pizza.
just like that too. Yep. Also, Shredder's Revenge got all of its, I want to say all of its ideas, but a lot of its ideas for this game particularly. So. Beating him up real good. Ow.
Ah! What was that
So
for?
that's, now the bosses are a little bit different. I know he's still the same boss from the game though. From the SNES version. You didn't.
I'm just,
That was easy.
I was just hitting him in the corner.
You're laughing at him when he blows up.
Sewer surfing!
Sewer surfing. Wait a second. This is just like
My toe! My toe!
This is just like in Shredder's Revenge video, like, but the only difference is that it's not on street. That's the only difference. Ah! Ow! It just trapped me down. Ah! Wait, what? This monster's coming from the ground. Ah!
My toes! My
Ah!
toes!
Ah! Ah! Oh! Ah! Wait.
So when we get to the end of this level, we're gonna change into a different game because I want to try something really old. Okay? Super duper old game.
Ah! Wait, I just got 2 pizza.
You did?
My toes!
Ah!
Watch your toes, buddy.
Wait, what?
Pizza monsters.
Gonna beat up everyone. Ah!
Ha 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 ha.
Wait, the blue ones even have the same weapon as Raphael. Ah. I'm beating them up like extra fast.
Yes, you are. Turbo mode and God mode all turned on. So if your little ones want to play, you not have to worry about any consequences of dying over and over again. Let's be real, these games were pretty hard back in the day. You still enjoy being a Ninja Turtle and not have to worry about things. So.
Yeah, but why I'm Michelangelo is because he's my favorite.
He's your favorite? Because your name's Mikey? Yeah.
Because
It's almost like it worked out real well there, didn't it?
wait. I got like a move where I can like stop.
I think if you press square and X together, you do your super move, I think. There it is.
Ah!
Nice job.
Ah!
Whoa.
Pizza time!
Pizza time.
What is
Fighting. Pizza monsters.
Are these pizza monsters? I think that's why some of the pizzas places don't really have any more pizza because
Yeah.
they stole all the pizza.
Because they stole all the pizza.
The pizza
I can't remember the story about the pizza monsters, but like they're definitely a thing.
Let's beat them up real good. And every time we get hit, I'm invincible. I'm
know.
invincible.
There's my God mode. Did you hit him?
I am. Whoa. What? Go do my super move.
There you go. I think you got them all now.
Ah! What's that?
My
Oh.
patience is wearing thin. I'm banishing you to a time warp from which you will never return.
So, definitely more of a,
Prehistoric Turtlesaurus.
I don't say a cop out, but they didn't have a way to like make it seem like going back in time made sense back in the arcade version of this. The one thing they did is they made the whole going back in time thing, time warp at the Technodrome on the NES, which was, I think, the story-wise a little better, but let's be real. We're talking about ninjutsu-trained mutant turtles, so not exactly an Oscar-winning. Oh God!
Ah! There's beds that have blocks on this floor. Ow! Wait, did you see that? I was just
I did.
around.
I know.
Boom, bop, boom, boom, bop, bop. Wait, what? There's even beds that
All right.
hold the...
So now we got this far. We're gonna go ahead and stop, and I'll let you play a little bit later, okay? All right. Let's try something else. Good demonstration, Mikey. Oops. All right, we're gonna go ahead and quit this one. And here's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna show you some of the old games here, yeah? All right. So, how about we take a look at? Let's do Tournament Fighters.
I want to be timid.
Well, hold on. Actually, let's take a look at old school NES version of Ninja Turtles. This is an old game. Look. You gotta be watch out for that thing. It'll roll you. See? It'll kill you. Leonardo got caught. Who fights next? Donatello. old school Ninja Turtles game.
And also on that screen, it has. Also on the screen, it has all the Ninja Turtles just in red back
I'm getting my butt kicked right now.
Wait, there's even teleports? Who's that? Is that a boss?
Wait a minute. Is it that easy? Or did I accidentally leave it on God mode for this? Hold on, let me go back out. Let's load the game. Or quit the game. Feel like, oh, there is no God mode. So we can remove the sprite flicker. We can remove slowdown. Interesting. Let's try that. So now we're just going to improve the game. Okay. Is it still that? Oh. There's the Japanese version. Okay, let's try that now. You're still on? Okay. Let's do that. No, we don't want that. Wait. There we go. Ah!
Is this really?
Yep, that's laying on road. Got him. Easy.
So it takes
2 hits. The thing is that the staff is way stronger. Like Donatello's basically by far the best character in this game because his staff goes a long way, and it also hits really, really hard too. So.
like maybe in every single show and game of Ninja Turtles, it has to be
One of the things I'm definitely gonna. Oh.
What's that guy doing there? He's just running straight at me.
Yeah. It's Bebop. Yeah. He killed me. One of the things I'm definitely gonna do is beat this game. Because I never got remotely close to beating this game when I was a kid. As most kids didn't. Also, you don't have to kill everything in this game, too. You can just get by it. Ah. See? Takes out huge chunks of health. Dead. Boom. Okay. You in here? Basically, just kill everything.
I think it only works when they're extended.
Think so? Wait till he comes back. Come on. Okay?
Yeah.
Chainsaw. Chainsaw guy, yeah. Alright. So, we'll come back to this one as well. This is basically... The game is very, as you can tell, old school. And one of my badges of honor as a gamer is I have to beat this game. It's a very difficult game. There's parts in it where like there's some swimming in it that comes up later on. Ooh, check it out. Press up and attack. Need those. Boom, 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 boom. But what we'll do for now is we'll move on to our final game we're going to play tonight. Tournament Fighters. Absolutely. Alright, we're going to go Tournament Fighters on the SNES version. What kind of enhancements we got? Playable bosses, extra versus stages, let's put that on. Maximum speed, enables high speed 3 and in-game options menu, let's do that. And then extra lives, that one as well, and playable bosses, let's do that too. Alright. I'll take you here. Alright, you can do either story battle or tournament. We'll do tournament.
Yeah,
Let's do tournament, yeah. Turtle Combat. Mikey's on the right. There he is.
Yeah, his name is called Mike.
I know, they just put Mike in there. So, for those who don't know, this is the Ninja Turtles fighting game. And it is one of my favorite games. I'm not going to go too much into fighting game mechanics. I actually have a really good idea for a video I want to make sometime soon. Armagon, yeah. About fighting games and lingo and all that kind of stuff. But I'll just say there's a lot of... Whoa, oh my gosh. Very fast. Actually, hold on a second. It's a lot. It's way too fast. Let's get you. Let's get you back. Hold on. Let's go back to the main menu for a second. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna put you back there. Don't worry. Let's go back. We're gonna go to. That's way too fast. Let's turn off that.
Yeah, because we hit like super fast, and I was like getting hit more.
And we're going to put this on 0 and infinite. High speed 1 is all you need. 5 credits. I guess we already had 10 anyway. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Alright. There you go.
It's so gonna be shredded. Okay,
my favorite character to play in this game is Shredder. Here's Karai.
I tried to go back down. Yeah. More money?
Yep. Alright, go ahead and get started, buddy. Let's go.
The art museum?
Definitely a very well put together fighting game for the day. Chrome Dome, yeah. You know Chrome Dome, right? Chrome Dome is one of their big time villains. He's a lot bigger than that, though. Chrome Dome's usually he's huge. 10 feet tall, but this works. You need some other attacks, buddy. Like other buttons and stuff. You can also use the top buttons here for like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. Sorry. Let me see what the controls say about normal, fierce kick, normal kick, fear kick. All right. X, A, Y. Okay. Got it. Let's see. Watch this. Oh, crap. I'm about to die. Ready? Yeah! Hit it with the super move. You'll take the next one, okay?
Okay. I hope it's not Chrome Dome.
Alright, you get one more round. And you gotta go to bed. It's getting late.
How do you do my super move?
But you gotta have that green bar has to be filled all the way up, and it wasn't yet.
Ah! I'm very heavy now. Come on. Stop hitting me in the head. Come on. Wait, no.
Bedtime. It's bedtime. I'm sorry. You can tell everybody bye. You get another chance, I promise, okay? We gotta get going. Ooh, I got punched right in the stomach. Go ahead and go. I'll see you next time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Boom. That super move is outrageous. Alright. We're going to stop. Quit this here. Do one last thing, which is we're going to try the online and see how this works. And what games do we play online? We can play this game online, Turtles in Time, Tournament Fighters, Hyperstone Heist. So basically the games that have multiple players as part of its mechanics. We play it together. So we're going to play Tournament Fighters online. Let's get it. Let's join a lobby. Okay, we got some some rollback here. I like that. So let's just leave it at 1. And let's join the lobby. No games found. Create one. Let's create a lobby and see if anybody shows up. Probably not. Trying to find people to play this game online right now is probably pretty tough. Might not worry about it right now. However, what this means is I believe if someone has the PS4 or 5 version of this, then we can play together. So something to think about. You know. But anyway, I think this is a good time. Just I'm gonna go ahead and actually go back to just games. I'm gonna do Tournament Fighters. Oh wait, quit it. Hold on. Enhancements here. Playable bosses versus. Okay. Alright, let's go to story battle. You only pick one of the 4 turtles in the story battle. So we're gonna pick Leonardo. The evil shredder has been driven from New York City. The streets of New York City are calm once again, but a new player is in town, a cold-hearted warrior who will do anything to avenge the game. Before April and Neil's already missing, the turtles will soon realize that someone else close to them has been kidnapped as well. I'm holding your friends. If you want to see the name, must bow before the forces of the evil shredder leads. It's Karai. Splinter and April got captured. Let's go get them. The turtle win. Art museum. Uh-oh, someone's coming. Hope we can get this message before. Let's go. Turtles. Have you decided to join with us? Never. Let's fight Metalhead. I'm sending you back to the scrap heap. This is definitely 90s all over the place.
Round 1. Fight!
Ow. That sucks. How do I do the rising, oh, that's not what you want. There it is. Funny that, rising slash thing. Wasn't getting it off, though.
Round 2. Fight.
Getting him with that. Dang it. Alright, we got the idea. I suck. Anyway, we're going to stop here. I think this is a lot of fun. So there's a lot of games here that can be beaten. A lot of games to play. The online, I'll have to... Oh, excuse me, look into that a little bit more. Well, let's try that again. Look into online a little bit more about matching up and stuff like that with other people. But there's a lot of games in here I have not played before. Which I'll definitely give a shot and maybe play them on either a different stream or maybe just record them and put them on YouTube. It's a real quick thing. One of the things, I just had an idea today that I want to put into action that really won't require too much video editing. It'd be mostly like voiceover stuff. But I noticed that I have a huge let me actually turn things down a little bit. I have a huge love for fighting games as a whole. Street Fighter probably being, the top of the heap there, but I've loved fighting games ever since I've been playing video games, really. And just, I'd say within the last couple of years, I started taking things a bit more seriously on getting better at them. I've always enjoyed them, but as you might know, I play Street Fighter V. I haven't really played it in a while. It's mostly because I know it's kind of going out the door. Street Fighter 6 is on the horizon. No release date for it yet, but with all the stuff they've been showing, I can't imagine it won't be, first quarter of 2013. So that's probably right around the corner with it. But why am I saying all this? Is that there's a lot of terms and vocabulary about fighting games and really just gaming as a whole that I know that people don't, and I think that gaming should be as inclusive as possible. So I'm thinking of a good video series about just video games for dummies. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of breaking things down so you kind of just know basic things about games, and starting with fighting games is a good place to start. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. Here, someone just came down the stairs. I don't know who it was. Who was that? Who is that? They escaped. Anyway. So, it is 9:30 on a Sunday night. So, an old man should be in bed right about now, as you can clearly tell. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll get back to also playing, I was Evan. Yeah, I figured. Big boat feet coming downstairs. Anyway, Deathloop is a game that I still need to beat, and I'll get back to that. I really am enjoying that, and I was going to play that tonight until this became something I was able to play. I'll probably do a lot of my stuff offline with this. I might record some things here and there, but I don't really foresee me doing anything as a YouTube video for this, unless there is one. I think I might try to beat that NES version of Ninja Turtles on stream at some point, probably after I beat Deathloop, so I'm not going to go back to that game until I'm ready to actually stream that. That'll probably be the only thing I stream on this. And I might stream some of the other games I haven't played yet, just to kind of experience them for the first time. Pretty much every game I played tonight, I played before in some form or fashion. The arcade game, obviously, in the arcade, but it's been ages since I played it. And then Turtles in Time, the arcade version, which is a little different than the NES version. Oh, man. That's the NES version, excuse me. But it's similar. Obviously, God Mode and Turbo Mode kind of made things a little different, but you know what I mean. And Tournament Fighters is a game I played a lot when I was a kid, so definitely familiar with it too. But so I'll play those just for fun on my own, but I'll try to play those other games I haven't played before on stream and experience them for the first time with you as well. But stick around. Sometime this week I might be streaming some Deathloop. I don't know when. So yeah, just stay tuned. But otherwise, take care. Have a good night.